Good morning, St. Croix.
Morning, peoples.
We've missed a lot of opportunities, but here we are. Carpool convo.
Yeah. In our, travels to work in the mornings, we have these great conversations, and I find, myself thinking, gosh, that would have been a great carpool convo. But most of the time, we're like probably closer to the office. But today is a good day, and we're just going to do a quickie because the conversation we've been having is quite profound that we really want to share with you and have you share with us in the comments, how this plays out or how you experience it in your life.
Yeah.
Right? So, Liz, amazing person here. My name's Debbie. Welcome to Carpool Convos if this is your first time, and welcome back to us if you've noticed there's been a hiatus.
A little hiatus.
I was telling Liz, I write poetry, and some of the things that have been going through my head this morning. I'm feeling my grief today, and so without any sort of conscious plan or thought to it, I've been putting into my experience things that make me feel good, so as not to deepen the sadness. I want to feel what I feel, but I don't want the sadness to be what is ruling my
To pull you under.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My mom passed recently, and
Yeah. And she mentioned on the way, which I thought was, she writes poetry.
So does Liz.
Occasionally. But she has this thought in mind about God's greens. And we are blessed living in St. Croix with the plethora, great word,
I love that word.
of shades of green.
Yeah. Poem to come.
And as she was talking about it, thinking about, I know as I ride across the island, not necessarily when I'm driving, looking at the vegetation versus looking at where I'm going or where we're going. Or looking at the sky. And I know how much you love clouds. When we lived in California, when I drove to work, because California doesn't have clouds, Southern California, unless it's going to rain, which is rare. So clouds are an anomaly where I lived.
Smog. Like the rest of, LA, rather.
I lived right outside of LA, so we were not as affected by smog. So our skies were pretty, I'm sure that there was a fair amount. It just we didn't see it as much. And when I drove to work, I would always look at the sky versus looking at, I did look at the road. Didn't have any.
Thank goodness.
Let me qualify that. But I like the idea of noticing the world around versus just focusing on what's right in front of you,
or the traffic, or any of the other things that would keep you, frustrated sort of mindset.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is in every opportunity that we have to choose our thinking, to choose how we feel, which affects our thinking, we can put a positive thought, a safe thought. I've been, sort of ruminating on safety a lot lately because it's not a word that I ordinarily thought much about. I thought about protection a lot, but not about safety. And there is a huge difference, I believe, between the two. You can put that into your experience, just as whatever it is happening. I'm not denying my grief. I am not trying to rush through, because I know that it is a process and there is no time frame. It's not linear. It can affect me and anyone who's going through it in many different ways. But at the same time, I also want to rejoice in the fact that I had my mom for 81 years, and that she chose to have me, and to make my life the best that it could possibly be with the decisions that she made, with what she knew and what she could do. So I honor her presence on this earth, and now that as I believe she is an ancestor, and ask you to consider that, whatever you're going through that may have some sort of negativity playing in your
or pain.
Yes.
Or pain.
That part. Yeah. To infuse it with some love and some hopeful, positive, feelings, thoughts, intention.
Yes, some positive intention. Trying to look at the sky rather than the ground.
Yeah, check out those clouds.
Check out those clouds.
Or God's green.
Yes.
Wherever you can see it.
Yes.
And we are at the job. Have an awesome day.
Yes, an awesome day.
See you next time.
Okay.